bashing a track up through there and getting to the top and then walking into the mist, I guess you could say. How do you guys feel about that? You ready?
As good as we'll ever be.
That's the spirit. So we're going straight up there pretty much. There is a gap in between the escarpments somewhere, so once we get to the top we're following this ridge line along, and then we'll follow that along to the high point, which is about 1,000 meters elevation. We're probably about 250 meters elevation here, and then we'll head south or so towards the Stinson. So there's no track really going up here, so we're going to be making our own.
I think it was 1937. There was a plane crash, a commercial plane that was traveling from Brisbane down to Sydney, and it went down somewhere, and they didn't know where it went. So the search parties were predominantly looking north of Sydney for about 6 or 7 days. They called off the search, and then there was a group of locals that heard a plane that was flying quite low around the ranges around Lamington National Park. Anyways, O'Reilly went, when he saw us, went to have a look, and yeah, he found them 9 days later. So I think there was like 6 or 7 in total that were on the flight, and only 2 survived. So we're going to that plane crash, the Stinson.
Let's guard these boys out the front with the machetes. See, when you're doing something like this, it's always wise to be at the back, because the people at the front make the track. And so you just get to cruise through while they get smashed by all the lantana and scratchy vines. These clearings where there's no trees, this stuff lantana loves to grow. A rocky outcrop that follows the ridge line, so we got to find a gap through it to come up, and we've come up to that gap. You see these boulders, should just be up ahead here. So these vines, huge boulders. There we go, straight up through there. So, see where we came from. That little house down there in our car. We biked all out here. Okay, we are in the midst of an obstacle course, and the obstacle is wait a while. See these vines here? They don't look too imposing, but these barbs, these little whips that come off, have little serrated barbs that catch you. Yeah, it's pretty slow going, and they are all through here. Battle through the water walls. It's beautiful. This runs through to a junction, and then there's a waterfall. Then there's a you can climb down the waterfall, and underneath the waterfall there's a little area that you can walk behind it. So we're gonna head there now. Pretty beautiful.
Yoo-hoo! Look at this. Yeah. There's some caves and stuff up under the waterfall here. You can see it. Bit of an area to sleep. Someone stayed up here for a bit. It was abandoned stuff. I have no idea how they got all this up here. It's beautiful. We have some tuna for lunch, guys.
Yum.
It's 12 o'clock. We've got a lot of ground to kind of make to get to our campsite tonight, so we're just having a bit of a snack. So this is the waiter wall, and that's it in front of us in every direction. Then if you think the barbs are bad, look at the stalk that's connected to. It's like a death trap all around. I don't know how we're going to get through that. Who wants to go first? Matt got some waiter wall across the face. With his arms. Killer.
"2,000 years later."
It's taken us 3 hours from the packs to do 1.7 kilometres.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. A little bit under 500 metres to go. There's a bit of a saddle. A saddle here. Oh, it's pretty steep too. So we're gonna go down and up the other side, and then we get to the rim, which is the goal. Waiter walls have ceased, which is great news. Now it's just spiky trees, which is it's far better than the waiter walls, to be honest. So we're going to be doing a bit of hiking in the dark.
Day 2.
Side, it's just a massive drop.
Man, I'm so glad we didn't do this at night. And
Okay, so we ran out of light last night, attempting to get to the rim. Now, it doesn't really show this on the map at all, but there's a massive rocky outcrop, probably about 200 metres from the rim. So we almost got there, but that's just way you're not going to climb that without hurting yourself. And we went down, we skirted around here last night, and then we just met an impenetrable wall. It was dark, it was slippery, so we made the safe call and we just called it. We've scouted out this morning just to see if there's any possibility with light, and it doesn't look like it, so we're running out of water. We don't know if we're even going to be able to make it this way, so I think we're just going to have to head back the way we came, unfortunately, and
bite the bullet with the
waiter walls.
waiter walls.
At least we know what's there. We don't know what's this way. So it's unfortunate, but the safe call is often the best call, so we'll have to do that.
We have short memories. I feel this is a new adventure, a new day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jacob. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Speech.
Yeah, fun times.
A few inches later.
We just made it down from the high point, had some food. We're wrecked, hey.
stuff.
my hands. Look at them. My shoulders, my legs,
Cool.
my everything. We've just run out of water. We've got a little bit to go. And we drop down through the escarpment and back to the car. I heard that there's from a lot of older generations that were around when the Stinson crash happened. There was a bunch of kids that actually climbed up there and brought back souvenirs of the plane. I think that's absolute rubbish.
There's no way I would hike through this.
There is no way they would have hiked up here with nothing and then dragging bits of the plane back. I just can't see that happening. It's just impossible. So yeah, for those that was telling us porkies, it's very difficult to get up from the valley floor. We're almost there. We're about 150 meters from the actual rim, but then we just met cliff face, and we couldn't go forward. Post-hike summary. We did go up there. So exhausted, man. Like our hands are just brutalized. Look at my knees. There's my knees.
God, look at my leg.
See, I didn't have it from here down because I had the
gators. Yeah.
Did a total ascent of about 1,700 meters and about 20 kilometers or so in total. Shame we couldn't get to the end, but coming down that hill, man, we waited a while as we just hit the wall. So it's good to be done.